It's October 24th, 2025. The last few days have been horrible. Horrible. Well, yesterday we went to do laundry and different things. There was this really handsome guy. Now, he claimed he was a mind reader. Said, excuse me, did not. I'm the mind reader, da 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 da. And I already know what those people did to you, and I told them none of this is funny. The guy that's claiming I'm a mind reader, so I don't believe in hocus pocus. I've heard about you. Haven't met you yet. Seen you. You are very handsome, though. I'll give you that much. Okay. Alright. Don't believe in hocus pocus. Okay. And people said something about you saying something. She didn't say anything yet. I know I didn't. Oh, and then today, we went to Katana's Chinese restaurant. Oh, Pammy was in there. Pammy Dearest was in there. The one, April 28th, 24, Walmart on the Strip. Boy, was that a hotbed a day. We go to walk in, somebody's on the phone. Said I listened to the recorded line. That agent did admit to telling on her before, and he did talk to her like that on the recorded line. They better do something about it. Got away from him. Officer in uniform shows up. Karen, I was listening to this today. We all know that guy told on you before. And we all know nobody drugs anybody but the drug cartel. I want to know how he heard it. And there was a drug cartel in your home before. You took off. I'm going to find out. I thought, get him. And then that guy, Kurt, that the Stark County Sheriff's made fun of in May of 21, and Kurt just found out all those kids were lying. He's slow. He tells everybody to stay out of it because the cops called him slow. Some guy's on the phone. Kurt, none of this is funny. They have the agent over a case. Taped admitting to telling on her before. He talked to her. They have her whole family taped defending her. The other one saying they made everything up. And these people taped admitting they drugged her and told her to say it before. Photoshopped everything and made everything up on her. None of this is funny. Everybody stay out of it. Then Pammy and her granddaughter. Uncle Dave said he had someone tape her before. Well, who'd the cops say it was? Drug cartel. Drug scam. Hypnotic drugs, and told to say it. They already confessed. They confessed in 18 where you had bruises before throwing up and infected. It wasn't the well water, it was us. We were drugging you and telling you to say this. We were drugging you and telling you to say that. We photoshopped all our lies. That's how they put it. So, Pammy and her granddaughter. Uncle Dave said he had someone tape her before. Oh, they'll verify it. No, they didn't. Matter of fact, they all defended me. Like the other guy said, they have her whole family defending her. We walk outside, investigators lose it. Bust out laughing. Her family was already linked to the following and running. Now she wants to say she was in it with David in those stalking tapes. Her family better never back those stalking tapes. The police already taped him defending her and saying they didn't know anything about it. The other one saying they made everything up. And they have these people taped admitting they drugged her and told her to say it before. Photoshopped everything and made everything up on her. That means they were in it with Dave trying to kill her and cover it up the whole time, and the police would have to arrest him. Oh, everybody scattered. It was either that night or the next night there was a dog barking outside apartment I was staying in North Canton. Some guy said, "Quiet, I don't want her to know I'm here." He said, "I already told that girl. I was already taped, admitting she knew of the tapes before. She better never get caught being part of them. She'll go to jail a long time." They said that guy Chris they erased out of the room, she don't even know who he is. And he was supposed to be one of the main people hurting her. And they need to start realizing how not funny this is. Oh, she showed up tonight at the restaurant with her mommy dearest. I seen him. Even spoke to my husband. He sat down and I said, "That's one of the people that tried to have me killed. Was having me raped and tortured and drugged and burned." He's like, I said, "So eat your food and we're going to get out of here." People are already realizing how not funny this is, where I did those other tapes. Every senior citizen in this area is in danger. It's a big extortion ring. Everybody realizes it. Where in 22 in Cuyahoga Falls, they said it's a big extortion ring doing this. If you listen to Sheriff Grady in Florida, the Florida drug cartel runs scams on people, so law enforcement don't help them. Okay? When law enforcement finds out they've been scammed, they have to physically rescue the people because people are afraid of law enforcement because they didn't help. As a victim, shame on you. No drug dealer should be able to ever scam you. See, that's where, as a victim, they should never be able to scam any kind of law enforcement. Last night when was it last night or the night before, went to go in the place we're staying. Some guy was outside. I could hear him talking. He said it's a big extortion ring doing that to her. I didn't know that. I'll keep an eye on him. Yeah, it's a big extortion ring. See this thing where they're doing it to my husband? They said stuff like that around me in 18. Well, 18 and 19. That they were going to get me listed incompetent or insane, have an attorney do it to me, and they were going to have everything I had signed over to someone else. You can't do that. It's right on Google. If an attorney tries to get somebody found incompetent in a severe case, if they try that, they are disbarred for life. It's not their place. It's not their place. They're disbarred for life and criminally charged, and they're looking at 5 to 10 years or more. If a child tries to get a parent listed incompetent to be over their money, land, assets, they are to be charged with coercion and extortion. The sheriff in Tuscarawas County said they just closed up a case where a girl tried to do it to her mother, and she got in trouble. You can go to jail 20 years. That's how not funny this is. See, and that's where even Carl's daughter, Audrey, people say stuff and people believe them. That's where she said, well, they said where you can find 3 or 4 people say you don't act right, they can get you locked up. You can have 100 people say you don't act right, and they can't get you locked up. See, that's where people say stuff and make stuff up, and it's not true. You could have 4 people that just want to steal from you, and that's all that's going on. See, that's where that Rick lied to a Carroll County sheriff, him and his friends. Oh, he's got dementia, the first part of Alzheimer's. He's never been diagnosed with dementia or Alzheimer's. Never even question of that. Do you know our lawmakers senators, congressmen, including our President of the United States. Do you know over a third of our lawmakers, Congress and senators, are 70 to 80 years old? A third of our lawmakers. It is not a normal part of aging to get dementia or Alzheimer's. It's plaque buildup on your brain. I was doing some research, they even think vitamin deficiencies are adding to it. Well, Carl loads itself full of vitamins. Like Audrey said, the only thing they got on my dad is that he's a diabetic. Who cares? He takes care of it. That's where this is crap. Where September 30th, 25, that biker bringing Michelle down. The guys running it said no one's to say a word again to her in her life. That this whole thing is her family's dead to drug dealers. Is that what's going on? Yes, I'm sorry. She's not sorry. I listen to her, or does she even know who you are? No, I don't want her to know. If I knock on that door and she answers it, will she know who you are? No, and I don't want her to know it. She don't even know you. You had her skull crashed in and you had her raped and tortured. Because your family was in debt to drug dealers? Yes, I'm sorry. She's sorry. She's not sorry. She just learned to say. Listen to her friend Matt and her talk on January 13th, 23, that the Ohio drug dealers were so mad at the agent over a case, they were threatening his life because they thought he let all those people be human trafficked. And it was your family doing that? Yes, I'm sorry. Your family human trafficked people because you were in debt to those drug dealers? Yes, I'm sorry. Oh, everybody's talked about her confession. I listened to September of 23, where the original cartel confronted her ex-husband. If he knew it was a medication error, medical malpractice, and fraud that made her sick before, and he said yes. Did you know that? Yes, I'm sorry. Did you know they encouraged them to sue those doctors for years? Yes, I'm sorry. Did you know the original cartel already admitted they photoshopped everything on her before? Yes, I'm sorry. And I found out it was you that told his family they could bash her new husband's head in, take him out to Youngstown, to have an attorney find him incompetent, throw him in a nursing home, and walk off with everything. If they actually had something set up in Youngstown to do that, it's wrong because you told. Yes, I'm sorry, but I wanted that land. I liked it. Too bad. She's not sorry. And she's not getting that land. Where Rick told little Rob he's in debt and he'll lose everything if he don't get it. He'll lose his Jeep and lose everything else. Not my problem. I already signed off everything. But the day you threaten my husband's life and mine, and you stalk and harass, you get in my apartment, you steal stuff from it, you get my bank account, my joint bank account with my husband, you get nothing. Nothing. All you had to do is love his father. Okay. You get nothing. Do we understand each other? Nothing. October 14th, 25, Walmart 62 by Wood Forest. Some ladies up there where my son Danny was going to help Carl buy it, let everything come down so he could go around ride on his tractor. They were in there threatening. Said, Danny thinks he can help Carl? Well, take care of Danny. You leave my kid alone, you fucking bastard. You leave him alone. You leave him alone. Trying to do a good thing for somebody who's nice and older, you leave him alone. Will really wants that land. Too bad. Too bad. Go buy some other land in Carrollton. Go buy somebody else's land. You leave my sweet husband alone. Okay, so the other day, my nerves are so bad we went and talked to the Tuscarora sheriffs on Sunday. Desi went with us, and we were talking. The deputy sheriff told me to get my husband out of there and hide him. Move him and never tell his family where he lives again, so they can't show up and hurt him. People going to this extreme, hide him. Get him out of there now. I already had attorney I spoke to on the phone, referred to by Kathy Stoneman, attorney Jeff Giacomides, told me to hide my husband and get him out of there now. And hide him. People going to this extreme will kill your husband. Get him out of there now. So I got him out of there. I got him out of there. These people ought to be ashamed. Ashamed! My nerves have been so bad. I've been like snappy. It's like I don't mean it. I'm just scared. I know you're scared. I said, you know that thing with, I told that deputy what Deb did about coming up and French kissing Carl in front of me. And Carl sitting there like this. And Carl's like, she gave me thrush. She said, that's assault. Her coming up and doing that in that courthouse, why didn't your attorney get a hold of one of the sheriffs and have her arrested for assault? It's sexual assault. You cannot just go up and start French kissing somebody. She's like, that is not okay. Carl's like, I should have yelled rape. I said, she started laughing. I said, I told him punch her in the throat, yell rape. She's like, get your husband out of there now. So I did what the deputy told me to. Got my husband out there. I said, you know, the way she acted towards you, Dave used to beat me when he had a bad day. Then he'd make out with me or make love to me. And tell me he was sorry. He wasn't sorry. He didn't want me telling him. I said, it's a type of abuse. I said, Dad beat you before, didn't she? She beat you bad, didn't she? He said, that was Brenda, his late wife. Her mother had her kids beat me really bad and then had Dad do that to me so I wouldn't tell. Come up and make out with me like that so I wouldn't tell, so I wouldn't look like I was cheating. Sick bastards will stay away from my husband, my sweet husband. Sick, satanic bastards will stay away from my husband. He's a sweet, kind man, and they're only after his land, and they think it's worth $2 million. It's worth $250,000. That's that. We had it surveyed. They're trying to do all this for $200,000, but they want every dime somebody has. You know, some guy said outside, we found out it's an extortion ring doing it to her. Now they're doing it to her husband, and his son is dealing with that extortion ring. I know. He's in it with that Michelle and Will, running scams on people. You leave my husband alone. You better stay away from my son. Officer Mark, Officer John, I need you to get a hold of Agent John. Make sure you let him know about August 5th, 25, as if Agent John didn't know. They were using hypnotic drugs on her when they drugged her and told her to say it before. That's why she has no memory and had that metal taste in her mouth of those people from before. He was telling people he knew she was being drugged, beaten, raped, and didn't care before the case started. He even let him torture her. Is he some kind of coward? Make sure you let him know about August 5th, 25 and June 7th, 23 for FBI agent John fell for the stunt on tapes before. Oh, come on now. It was only a stunt. You're kidding. You mean that John fell for it? That FBI agent John actually fell for a stunt on tapes before that were only a stunt? Name and title and cackle. Walmart 62 sold videos of it. 10 or 11 in the morning. Stark County Sheriff's have it. Or, let's see, what was it? July 24th or 25th of 25? The investigator, the tape of Weird With Yourself. It is a Photoshop to washing yourself, but they put my head on somebody else's body. And it's already verified where Danny and Jen didn't know about it. And they already admitted it was a shower scene. March 1st to 3rd of 21. They put clips together to make it a porn. Then later on, what you're describing is showering. Ha, 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 ha. She figured out what they did. May 12th, 22 at noon. They found a tape of them emitting a shower scene in the other room. May 26th, 22 at noon. The shower scene was done on purpose. Then from the beginning of the case, where you had bruises before throwing up and infected, it was us. It wasn't the dirty well water. We were drugged, beaten, raping you. We had drugged you and told you to say this. We had drugged you and told you to say that. Huh? To May 25th, May 20, what was it? May 25th, 21, 6 p.m., 8/9/21, December 9th, 21, January 19th, 22, February 2nd, 22 of drugs and told to say it before. Eric, one of the drug dealers, mocking everybody, November 18th, 22. Officer Mark, August of 23 on a Tuesday is documented and verified. I was framed before, and it was the drug cartel in my home before. And it's documented and verified it was a medication error that made me sick before. Medical malpractice and fraud. It's wrote up that way in 2002. Readdressed and then told to the investigators in 18 that is documented fraud, medical malpractice, and medication errors. They were just ripping me off, making me sick to do an unnecessary brain surgery. Encouraged me to sue them for years. And it's documented fraud. They were talking, what was it, October 14th or 15th of 25 in Altman Hospital. That's one that was a victim of medical fraud here at the hospital. Hospital appreciates her not suing anybody. No one's allowed to say a word. Well, December 31st, 23, Altman emergency room, the nurses were talking, my God, no one will ever back the doctors from before. They were all lying, ripping her off. It was the medication making her sick, and they were lying so bad. They even said she had brain tumors. There's nothing wrong with her, but her muscles locked up, and it was them doing it, defrauding her. No one will ever back that. Guy walks by with another guy. I am assigned to her at night. All those doctors were lying before? Yes, it was the medicine making her sick. None of this is funny. So, and then March 27th, 25, guy dating Michelle on a Rouge. I got it out of her that doctor from before was never one of mine, works for them, and they had lied, and I actually don't know who he is. Still don't. And when they bashed him, I had they tried to kill me or leave me incompetent at work. He'd also got it out of Dave. It was a girlfriend from before me, made him marry me so he could get a job at my dad's factory, and so she'd have free insurance. The lady using my insurance, half my medical records are another one, girlfriends of Dave's. He also got it out of Vegas where they were telling people it offended him. Why would you say it offended you? When someone just calls her a faker 6 months later, said it didn't even concern him. Her father killed her kid. They just lied so people would help out. April 17th, 25, Michelle in the parking lot of Sheets in Hartville, big SUV stop. Well, she walks up to a blue Bronco. I talked to the police up there. They said, how dumb was I confessing to that guy that the doctor from before was never one of hers, works for them, and they had lied. He was one of my doctors. And she doesn't know who he is. And when they bashed me in the back of the head, they tried to kill me or leave me incompetent, and it didn't work. And as soon as I told that guy, he broke up with me, and I really liked him. And we could go to jail for this, that he's some kind of agent and she's an informant. Okay, now you already have Michelle's confession. They did all this because they were in debt to drug dealers. Can I have my money now? Please. Like Walter Moss from the Starr County Prosecutor's Office, Karen, you're not only in a witness protection program, you are an informant one, but you are in a protected custody case, a threat and attempt to lie case. And until the FBI puts you in another witness protection program, you'll stay an informant for life. You'll stay in immunity and get the money for the rest of your life for risking your life to get the government information. That agent does not have enough authority to ask anybody to stay quiet. He was only bullying you. It takes a judge in a jury trial due to the freedom of speech. And what these people did is a fraud scheme. It's right of privacy over a home, no, but police and agencies can only be in a home under a threat of life with statements with a court order without a conflict of interest. Where you had all the signs of being drugged, being raped, somebody was hurting you, they probably did drug you up until you say something stupid. And they probably did Photoshop that shower scene. They're all laughing at you in front of people in stores that in another room. That's why nobody knew about it. It's a big fraud scheme, Karen. I'm going to go ahead and upload this. But Officer Mark and Officer John, I need you to get a hold of Agent John. I need help. And I need help hiding my husband. Rick is dangerous. He's been in my apartment. He's been in our joint checking account. He's been threatened. He's with it. That Will and Michelle and that extortion ring. And I know you want that extortion ring. You got them. And they're part of Judge Peter's group from Florida, CNET Faith Family Church in 19, with the fake FBI agent that tortured me, the fake Portage County sheriffs, under police surveillance in 19. I'm going to upload this.